Hello guys! Kung bago ka pa lang sa aking channel, please like, subscribe at comment na rin kung nagustuhan mo ang aking video. Today, pag-uusapan natin yung Practical Research 2, Nature of Inquiry and Research. So, tinagamit to sa week 1 or week 2 nung starting sa Practical Research 2 natin. It describes characteristics, strengths, weaknesses, and kinds of quantitative research. So, pag-usapan na natin. Ano nga ba ang research? According to Correlational 2013, research is a systematic and objective creation of knowledge. So, sa madaling salita, pag sinabing systematic, organize siya from chapter 1 to 5, objective creation of knowledge, wherein may standard tayong gagamitin at merong pamamaraan kung paano natin makukuha yung katotohanan. Now, let's start with characteristics of quantitative research. Number 1, large sample size. Pag sinabing large sample size is kaya niyang kuhanan ng data yung buong population ng school, ng bayan, ng probinsya o ng bansa sa pamamagitan ng pagkuha ng samples, syempre. Objective. Pag sinabing objective, the results are unaffected by the researcher's intuition. Ibig sabihin po nito is yung katotohanan is hindi siya pwedeng ma-falsify o mapamalian kahit nung pananaw ng mga researcher. Kasi hard data ito, numero. Okay po? Visual result and presentation. Dito, makikita natin yung graphs, tables, and charts. Okay? Para mas madali maintindihan ng mga nagbabasa at ng mga nag-aaral ng research. Faster data analysis. Statistical tools give way for a less time-consuming data analysis. Totoo naman yan. Pag nakakuha ka ng data, meron na tayong mga statistical tool like Excel at iba pang mga ginagamit natin para makuha agad yung result. Compare sa qualitative research, ang qualitative research kasi is what? Sinusulat mo pa yung mga sinabi ng mga participants. Pero dito, makikita natin sa pamamagitan ng data, meron na tayong mga application. Generalized data. Pag sinabi kasing generalized data, sa pamamagitan ng pagkuha ng sample, at nakita mo na yung result, na isasama na rin yung population, na isasama na rin yung pinagkuhanan mo ng kabuuan. Kaya nga hindi ba kahit nasa 1,000 pa yung population, kukuha ka lang ng sample doon through Sloven's formula o kahit 15% kung descriptive. Fast data collection. Kasi kung gagamit ka ng questionnaire or survey form or test paper, makukuha mo agad yung data na gusto mong makuha by answering those questions. Reliable data. Bakit reliable? Kasi di ba ang numbers, hard data nga yan. Kaya niyang magpalabas sa voting, okay? Kaya niyang mag-average, kaya niyang magpakita ng weighted mean at iba pang statistical treatment wherein ang number ang nagpapatunay ng resulta. Next, replication. It could be what? Repeated to verify findings. Kapag sa qualitative or sa quantitative research, is pwede mong i-repeat ang mga questionnaires na ginamit mo kahit sa ibang pag-aaral o sa ibang lugar. Adapted tayo na tinatawag. Next. And research. Naman po tayo sa strengths and weaknesses ng quantitative research. O alamin natin. As a strengths, nandito, ang quantitative research can be replicated or repeated. Ito nga yung sinabi ko sa inyo. Kalakasan ito ng quantitative research na pwede mo siyang i-replicate. Gaya ng mga questionnaires, i-adapt, i-download sa internet para magamit mo rin yung mga survey form. With, of course, citing the sources, syempre. At gayon din yung mismong research. I-replicate mo siya, gamitin mo naman yung ibang mga respondents. Okay po? Findings are generalizable to the population. So, nasasakop na ng findings yung buong population. Okay po, hindi mo na kailangang isa-isahin yung bawat tao o respondents doon sa lugar na yon. By getting the sampling is malaking bagay na yun. Conclusive establishment of cause and effect. Di ba sa pag-aaral natin sa quantitative research, nandiyan yung independent variable, saka dependent variable, and then result. Wherein makikita natin yung epekto ng mga research na yon. Next po natin, fast and easy data analysis using statistical software. So, marami na po tayong ginagamit yan. Kung paano pa sa pagkuha ng Pearson R, sa Excel, at marami pang iba. Very objective. Pag sinabing very objective, guys, ito po ay what? Diba? Facts, unaffected by researchers' intuition. Okay, exact answer. Next, fast and easy data analysis given, fast and easy data gathering. Bakit? Madali manguha ng data kung may hawak ka ng survey form. Okay, bigay yan, and then pag nasagutan na, makukuha mo na. Validity and reliability can be established. Maraming na-establish ang numbers are research by quantitative research, at ito ang pinapaniwalaan dahil ito ay totoo. Gaya sa voting, sa politics, may mga survey na yan na makikita natin yun talagang resulta. Okay po? Weaknesses. May weaknesses naman ang quantitative research, gaya nito. It lacks the necessary data to explore a problem of concept in-depth. Ibig sabihin, hindi niya na-explore yung buong problema. Kasi nga po, more on numbers lang siya. At yung number 2 does not provide comprehensive explanation of human experiences. Unlike sa qualitative, may interview doon. May phenomenology na pwede mong alamin ang experiences ng tao. Eto, mag-relay tayo sa survey form. Some information cannot be described by numerical data such as feelings and beliefs. Gaya nga ng sinabi ko kanina, hindi mo na makukuha yung paniniwala, prinsipyo, at pakiramdam dahil nga ito ay sa pagsagot ng sa papel or survey form. Next, the research design is rigid and not very flexible. Hindi siya flexible. Kasi nga, hard data nga siya. Nandoon na siya, pag-check, pagpili ng sasagutan is yun na. Wala ng follow-up or open-ended questions. Next po natin is the participants are limited to choose only from the given responses. May mga choices lang kasi. So, dun magre-rely ang participant or respondents natin. The respondents may tend to provide inaccurate responses, especially kung hindi naman masyadong binasa yung survey form. A large sample size makes data collection more costly. Kapag maramihan na, isang population na, so kailangan ng maraming papers, okay, syempre funding din yan sa statistician at marami pang iba. So yan po ang ating strengths and weaknesses ng quantitative research. Today, pag-uusapan natin yung practical research tool, nature of inquiry and research. So, ginagamit to sa week 1 or week 2 nung starting sa practical research to natin. It describes characteristics, strengths, weaknesses, and kinds of quantitative research. So, pag-usapan na natin. Punta naman tayo ngayon sa kinds of research or kinds of quantitative research. Quantitative research is a broad spectrum that it can be classified into smaller and more specific kinds. Descriptive, correlational, quasi-experimental, and experimental. Ano nga ba ang descriptive? Ang sabi dito, descriptive research, ito po siya, seeks to describe the current status of an identified variable. Sabi dito, these research projects are designed to provide systematic information about a phenomenon. Sample natin, a descriptive of how second grade students spend their time during summer vacation. A description of the tobacco use habits of teenagers. A description of how parents feel about the 12-month school year. A description of the attitudes of scientists regarding global warming. Next po natin is correlational research. Sabi dito, attempts to determine the extent of a relationship between two or more variables using statistical data. In this type of design, relationships between and among a number of facts are sought and interpreted. Example po natin ng correlational research, the relationship between intelligence and self-esteem, the relationship between diet and anxiety, the relationship between an aptitude test and success in an algebra course, the relationship between the types of activities used in math classrooms and students' achievement. Ano naman po ang causal comparative quasi-experimental research? Ang sabi dito is used to establish the cause and effect relationship of variables. Although it resembles the experimental design, the quasi-experimental has lesser validity due to the absence of random selection and assignment of subjects. Here, the independent variable is identified but not manipulated. The researcher does not modify pre-existing group of subjects, the group exposed to treatment. Experimental is compared to the group unexposed to treatment control. Next, example of quasi-experimental, the effect of taking multivitamins on a student's school absenteeism, the effect of gender on algebra achievement, the effect of part-time employment on the achievement of high school student, the effect of age on lung capacity. Sa experimental research naman po, nandito ang, like quasi-experimental, is used to establish the cause and effect relationship of two or more variables. This design provides a more conclusive result because it uses random assignment of subject and experimental manipulation. Example of experimental research: the effect of a new treatment plan on breast cancer, the effect of positive reinforcement on attitude towards food, the effect of teaching with a cooperative group strategy or a traditional lecture approach on student achievement.